Hello everyone, my name is Lance090 and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. Let's head back to camp, just because I've never headed back to camp first in this scenario. Okay, nothing's changed here.
What a surprise. Sparfle went hunting. At least he left the water skins. Come on.
Yes? I shall.
About to get into a counter. I'm sorry that I
What
know
you
these
need?
things in advance, but gotta do what I gotta do here.
Yes?
Crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skins with cool water while Calista waits nearby. Keeping watch, as you rise, you notice her looking sharply towards the tree line. Out of the trees emerges Sparfle, one of the guides. Breathing's rather loud. Barely discernible in the dim moonlight, he no longer carries his bow, and there is a strangeness to his gait. A spastic wobble, his ordinary deft stride. In his ordinarily deft stride as he moves towards you with a labored breath.
Sparfle? Are you alright?
Sparfle's toe catches on a rock, and he collapses forward in a heap. Feathered chaff of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag. Oh, I reset my party layout anyway.
Ambush!
Alright.
What you need?
You knock down this guy. Attack him. You mark the target.
It's not working!
Sure he's attacking.
Shit.
Exhaust.
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
Did we not get any weapons yet? Do you have an extra weapon? I think it might be a good idea to have a melee weapon. Thought we'd get one by now. Maybe we will in this next fight.
It's not working!
Are you attacking? It's not attacking. One of my characters has become fatigued. It's a little bit normal than, a little bit earlier than normal. Maybe it's my wolf who got fatigued? I don't know why we're fatigued this early. Might as well knock him down, because you have another.
I shall.
Okay, we got a weapon that time, so I'm gonna equip it. Secondary slot. With the shield, just so I have the option available to me. That's a hide armor. I'll give her the option of having a ranged weapon as well. How's everyone doing? Everyone's in pretty good shape, actually. Let's quick save it. All around you lay the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy on the blood-damp earth. Alyssa puts the back of her left hand to her mouth as to ward off the horror like a poisonous vapor. A handful of dark figures stand above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, drinking their axes from bodies as if from half-split logs, as they prepare to add you to the sprawling pile beneath them. One of them, towering and severe, with a thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of a man you recognize as Hyoden, the last of your caravan left standing. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. Why have you done this? Or, we have not trespassed or merely wish to pass through. I don't know what they did, but I didn't have anything to do with it. Diplomatic. Murders will pay for each life. Passionate. They kill us all. Either way, why make it easy? Thinking between either why have you done this or we have not trespassed. Trespass in places which have norm nor the man is worthy. You are trespassers, putters all, and we will see this outrage evince. So again, lay down your arms. Let's see, so we have some extra options here. We are innocent in this. Will you not listen to reason? Might. Only a fool attacks a weak enemy while a stronger one yet lives. Your courage is a mask. None of you has yet slain a true warrior. Athletics 1. Rush the man before he can react. Very well, let him go or stay armed. Some good options here. Let's try the athletics. He shoves Hyoden toward you, and as he does so, the man rakes his blade against Hyoden's torso. Hyoden screams and stumbles forward. A wide gash in his clothing begins. Blood begins to crimson. To bloom crimson. The man sets his feet to engage you, his axe raised high. Alright, so... how do I want to handle this encounter? I think I want you to knock down this guy.
Yes? It's not working!
I think this keeps missing. Oh, you're on my team too now. Forgot. It pauses every time we kill someone.
Of course.
The enemy lies supine on the ground, unable to rise. His companions now silently among their dead, among the other dead. His breath comes wheezing, fitful gasp. He looks not at you, but at the sky above you. Forgive us. Barely audible beneath his choked sigh, a whisper of wind stirs in the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back and he closes them. Good, good. The gods are just. I am ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin, like a jetty beginning to succumb to the surge of a great wave. And where it pierces you, it feels as though it's rending you apart from within. Seated against his wagon wheel amidst the howling maelstrom, slashed across the chest and bow, Odima's body stirs, and with great effort he rises his sagging head. His eyes barely open. He looks directly at you.
Run!
Straining against the gale that threatens to pull you off your feet with every step, you set your hands in the worn folds of withered rock and set about pulling yourself up the precipice. Last burst of energy before your arms give up, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Hildon trails behind, slowly, slowed by injury and delayed by his early hesitation. He appears near the face of the rocks. As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers, who has been feigning death, lunges for Hildon and topples him onto the rocky ground. Restrained, Hildon lashes out against his fatigued assailant, but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you. From your position, you would have a good chance of hitting your mark. Fire at the attacker. If we had 15% dexterity, we'd be able to do something else. Or allow Hildon to break free on his own. Let's fire at the attacker. Aim is true. The hit jars Hildon loose. Lurching to his feet, Hildon clambers up the base of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. Diving out onto the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it, securing his other hand. You pull with waning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. They hold just long enough for Hildon to set his feet and join you on the trembling ledge. There's a deep resonance to the swelling wind now. You feel it on the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces on the stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight.
Was that?
A Beowulf. Had to be.
Then we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside. Can you walk?
His jaw tightens. He nods. Alright, let's change our party layout now that we have a new character. Lower level of the ruins has been blocked off by a fallen rebel.
That should be far enough. But what now?
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
What happened out there? Windstorm of a kind that only get in Glenfath. Not too many people live through them. It's hard to know what's true. The Glenfathan word is Beowulf, but to them, it's the gods' way of reaping souls of the land that they couldn't find their own way out. But they'll make a living soul as soon as a dead one. Still got yours? They attacked us. Glenfathans. Those would be the hut dwellers that Demon warned you about. Look to be the fangs of Gallowayne, who are the twitchiest of the lot. They go ruin to ruin looking for fights with the Polonus. Poor Adema, I think he half expected this once we lost the main road. Glenfathan says we trespassed in the ruins. I don't believe that. Adema would never allow it. But as much as the fangs are hotheads, the Glenfathans don't attack without being provoked. Either way, they saw something and they got the wrong idea, or fences down the passage beyond. Or there's leaders in here with us. That's not something we need right now. How about everyone else in our caravan? Closest lips pressed together and her chin rumbles. Her voice is faint. The wheels got a hold of them now. Gods grant them better luck in their next lives. Don't seem too upset about all this. Felicia looks you in the eye, a volatile current running beneath her voice. Maybe you just don't know me enough to know what upset looks like. Maybe I've seen worse too. Seen worse and kept on walking because there's nothing else to be done. And because there's other people you care about who still need you. Let's get going. Yoda takes a step further and his knee buckles before anyone can catch him. He stumbles to the ground, his cheek striking the time-worn cobbles. On unsteady legs, he claws his way up the wall and back to his feet, but his chance is shaky like a sailor walking on land after time at sea.
Could we maybe stay here and rest a few hours? I've lost some blood. It seems quiet off to the left. Might be a place to rest there.
I hate to say this, but we can't afford to stay put. Those Glonfathans were riled about something. Could be we got company in here. Looters will be armed and ready to kill, and there's probably a lot of them. We can't be caught sleeping in their beds.
Please, I just need to lie down for a while. Then we can move as fast as you want.
Maybe you didn't hear me. We are gonna die in here if we don't get moving and get this place figured out before the looters come back. We've either got to find the exit or a damn good place to hide.
Alright, so we gotta take the list and run rest. We need all three of us at full strength. List is right, we have to press on, we don't know what we're up against. I don't know. Both of them have decent points, I suppose. Let's go with the rational decision.
I'll do my best.
He's not really in that worse of shape. His ribs are bruised. Minus 20 fortitude and minus 2 constitution. It's not terrible. Let's save it here. Like a full save, not just a quick save. Alright. Inventory. Some management here. Give him a bow. How is your mechanics skill? This is level 2, so he's better than me at mechanics. Or at lockpicking and stuff. Well, it doesn't really matter where the lockpicks are, I don't think. Seeing if there's anything special about it. Alright. Let's save over that save again since I just move stuff around. Oh, okay, it separates them onto different tabs. That's actually good. This is my other character down here. Didn't realize that.
Someone else has been here. We should move.
So what do we get? We got a mace, a hammer and chisel, medium shield, buckler, or small shield I should say. Interestingly enough, the small shield doesn't have any penalty to it. It's plus 8 deflection, straight up. This one has plus 12 deflection at the cost of 4 accuracy. Let's see, mace. I really want to compare it to the hatchet. Mace does more damage. The interrupt is weaker. And the hatchet. DR reduction. It bypasses 3 points of damage reduction. Well, this one has plus 5 deflection from interfering. It's interesting that it gives more deflection, but I think I'd want the mace instead. For now, at least. Trembling, sickly creature emerges from the dark, clutching a spear. Knobby elbows and thin ribs show through its scaly flesh, but you recognize it as a Zurip. It watches you cautiously, breathing in ragged sighs. It's okay, I won't hurt you. Benevolent. I'll tear you to pieces, lizard. Slowly back away. Raise your arms and stand still. Creature cocks its head as it approaches you, a soft clicking sound emanating from the back of its throat. Flips back and resumes a defensive posture. It's okay, I won't hurt you. I'm still wrapped tightly around the spear. way. Went in there anyway.
I'm here.
I want to see what's in that loot container. Why can't I do that? Oh, I don't have line of sight on them yet. Is this once per encounter? Yeah, go ahead and do it then.
What you need?
Not working! Yes?
Oh, that died quickly. I don't know if that gave us any negative points for attacking him. Because I didn't take the aggressive path, I just
Indeed.
went straight in.
Stay quiet.
I want to check to make sure this isn't like trapped. How many people are giving me Skype messages, by the way? Medium shield heater. What's the difference between... Oops. Medium shield round. They're the same. Maybe this look different. Rough and battered shield was used by a Zerp. That one looks bigger. Give it the preference. What was that weapon it had? Spear. Just one-handed. Does extra accuracy. Do the same amount of damage, but it's a different kind of damage. Pierce instead of crush. This one has bypass, and the other one has accuracy. Go with the bypass, I guess. Lithium relief gem. Brilliant blue gem has been sculpted to look like an eye. Tattered journal. You guys can read this if you want, but like I said, I'm doing most of my actual reading in my single player game. I'm only gonna read like chat on my own. Alright, everyone attack.
How can I help?
Use it once per encounter, you might
What
as
you
well.
need?
You can use it once per encounter, you might as well.
Yes?
So I can use this once per encounter.
You hear that?
Oh, you're not using the right weapon. And he's dead.
Of course.
I have to say, I think the Ranger is quite a bit more powerful than the other guy was, the monk. Okay, so we have all sorts of different directions we can go now. Let's go back this way for now. I'm not sure the custom formation is working 100% the way I would like it to.
Tiles. What are those symbols?
I'm not sure.
Just like the tiles.
I'm not sure I want to mess with these. It's because I know like what happens here. Yeah, I'm sorry that I have some advanced knowledge. These things turn off these traps. So I would actually rather disable these traps so that I can get the experience points from disabling them. They're only worth like 10 each, but still. Lesser black ooze, attack it.
How can I help?
What you need?
Hmm?
Oops.
Hmm?
It's not working!
That was very quick.
Yes, indeed.
Turquoise and ooze plasma. Phalanx, two-handed.
What's that muck on the wall?
What you need?
This an oily muck clings to anything it touches. Viscous, slick slime with something dark and tar-like runs down the wall. Shapes and bulges in the ooze suggest something lies beneath it, but you can't tell what. Rinse the ooze away, revealing an intricate relief of a man's face. The sunburst surrounding it has chipped away in pieces, but the details ahead, from the tight curls of hair to the ridges of his pointed ears, still show remarkable craftsmanship. One eye socket is empty, a gem fills the other. Place the gem in the eye socket. Chamber begins to rumble, a stray rocks dancing across the tile floor. Finally, a large section of the wall gives way.
Of course.
Hmm?
I don't know if you can even knock down
Yes?
ooze, but might as well attempt it.
It's not working!
Is this like never working? It is, but it just doesn't do any damage. It's like confused. Kind of annoying. And it's dead.
Indeed.
Some more ooze plasma.
Worth a look.
Oh, well, we already know that this is a special. Minor cloak of protection. It gives fortitude plus 5, reflexes plus 5, will plus 5. Then some gems. Amethyst and Adra. See, I'd like to that on. Oops, I missed this. It's just some slime goo, but see, so now you're majorly fatigued. I want to rest, but bad things happen if you rest. Let's quick save it.
They'll never know I'm here.
Hmm?
Worth a look.
Yep.
Found something. Worth a look.
Let's see, hidden object fan. Turn that off for just now, at least. I'll want it back later. Is it because he's tired?
Found something. Worth a look.
Hmm? Indeed.
We'll come back to it.
I might be able to break through here, if I were feeling better.
Hammer and chisel to weaken the wall. Oh, I didn't read the first one, sorry. You set to work, the cracks lengthen and widen your efforts, but the process is more taxing than you expected. Sweat beads on your forehead and your muscles begin to ache. Continue just going on. Several long moments, you begin to see light on the other side with one final tap. Several blocks of the stone shift and then tumble loose, clearing a gap just wide enough to pass through.
I could scout ahead, see what's around the corner.
The better part of valor.
Baldur whelp. Gang modes easy. Yeah. Combat time.
Yes?
Yeah, this messed up here.
Shit.
I shall.
I don't know if that's a
I'm
new
here.
encounter or not. It might still be the same counter. Nope, it's a new encounter.
How can I help?
Yes? Indeed.
Stay quiet.
Aiming for secret stuff.
Feels like there's a draft coming through that wall. I don't hear any sign of that storm either.
Alright. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Sorry about that. Alright.
How can I help? It's not working!
Shit.
Indeed.
Be quiet.
I think my custom formations isn't really working exactly as I'd like.
Found something. Worth a look. Found something. Worth a look. Found something. Worth a look. Worth a look. Found something.
Ooh, that's a bit dangerous there.
Worth a look. Worth a look.
Hey, there's a path through now.
Found something.
Alright.
I'm here. Of course.
So, let's go to the ×2 speed for a moment. Because I want to go back to this room way back here. And we're gonna camp. Hilden stretches as he wakes, generally probing the gash across his stomach. His flesh has begun to knit together.
Get out.
I'm glitched. I think it's better. I think I'm ready to find a way out.
She really did leave us. She won't get far unless...
He falls on his knees and begins rummaging through the equipment without mounting
Damn
desperation.
her. She took all our water.
Hurry, maybe we can catch her. What we can do about it now? Let's go. Hope she made it out of here. Honestly, I like this option the most, even though it's not a special option. We're actually out of time for this video. Quite a bit out of time, actually, so I hope you all enjoyed and have a good day.